Yo, I believe in myself, man. I'm not even gonna act like I ain't the best out here.
When people say watch out for snakes, you know, typically they're talking about
Yo, my pen really works. Resilience is big. Don't even act like that.
they're talking about issues of dishonesty for the most part. They're saying, you know, watch out for snakes because what? The forked tongue and the deceit and lies that come from having a forked tongue like the snake, and the dishonesty behind a snake shedding their skin. They're never who you really think they are. This is connecting it to how we use it amongst cultures. When we say beware snakes, watch out, that person is a snake. And there's different ways that snakes move, just like people. For social reasons, for social commentary, we'll say a snake, they're guided by their tongue. They're guided by their tongue. They're guided by their taste. They're metaphorically guided by their appetite. This is what gives them direction. So a person will look at this and say, well, yeah, you know, it's life and death are in the power of the tongue. Right. So life and death are two different directions that stem from the tongue. The tongue being like a form of tree of life, able to produce all manner of fruits, right? So you have that. But also, with that, you can get you can get caught up because you're really to be led by your mind. Your mind is what you're using to dictate your direction. You're using correct thinking, being clear-headed, thinking clearly, thinking rationally. This is what gives your life direction, not your tongue. So if your mouth goes ahead of your mind, that is snake-like. And it's not to say that snakes don't have brains. We're just using the analogy to how a snake functions and connecting that to the social commentary of one being called or considered a snake. So instead of being led by their mind, they're led by their mouth. And snakes, they can spit venom in your eyes. So the things that a snake can say to you can be potentially blinding, can blind your vision, right? You see things one way and you get a bunch of people who don't have your best interest, and they can say some things and talk you off of the path. That's like spitting venom in your eyes for a snake. And you also have the venomous bite of a snake, right? From the one strike, which is to say, once you take on the snake-like philosophy, it'll poison your life. It can poison your life. They talk about neurotoxins. You just being in a state of arrested development. This can happen spiritually. This can happen physically. When you're dealing with snakes in the terms of social context, and then you have those that constrict. Those. And that could be the most dangerous form of snake, because if it's something that hugs you, it may be disguised as a lover. I'll say that again. The constricting form of snake, for the commentary use of watch out for snakes, the constricting ones can prove to be the most dangerous, because in order to hug you and be in that position of the embrace, they may be camouflaged as a lover or someone you can trust. And so what they do is they hold on to you, squeeze you tight. It's good to be loved. It's good to be to belong to somebody, but to be held in place where you cannot move, that is not love. That is control. Super T Sigma, Sigma programming. Stay illuminated, people. Peace.